Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to just be ranting. I was going to be talking a little bit heart to heart with you guys about my natural hair or just natural hair in general. I just want to give you a heart to heart. But before we get to the video, I've been singing the last two videos. I've been singing Christmas carols, but I'm not gonna sing tonight. I'm just gonna insert a clip of me and my group, Nexus Performing Arts Company. So I'm just gonna insert a little clip of that here. Yeah, guys. So that's also, I think 2 or 3 Christmases ago on CVM TV. So let's just get up. So guys, like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you on the other side. So today I had to go on the road today, and I thought long and hard about what I'm going to do with my hair. And I'm like, do I want to pull it down? And then I'm like, no, I don't want to pull it down because I can't bother. I'd have to go. I just couldn't be bothered. And the truth is, sometimes it be like that when we just can't be bothered with our hair. It be like that sometimes. So, you might see us and we're walking around with our hair. Let me not generalize and say and include anybody. Let me talk about me. People are always complimenting me about my hair and telling me how they don't have the time and the patience to do their hair, and they can't bother because hair takes time. It does take time, guys. It really does take time. And there are days when I just can't bother. So people are of the impression that I'm always like giving my hair the TLC that it requires. But the truth is, that is not true. that is just not true. There are days when I want to cut it all off. I don't want it perm. I don't want to get it relaxed. I don't want to do anything to it chemically to get it straight or anything like that. But there are days when I just can't bother. I can't bother to comb it. I can't bother to wash it. I can't bother to style it. I just can't bother. I just don't want to have it to deal with. Especially wash days. I hate wash days because wash days, my hair takes forever to dry, man. Because after I moisturize and I put in all the things that it requires for a wash, to re-moisturize it and all of that, and then when I put in the castor oil over everything, it's really sealing the water and all the moisture and everything, and so it takes forever to dry. Like sometimes, like just the other day for my show, my hair took 2 to 3 days, and it still wasn't fully dried. So one more day it would have been dry. And so sometimes, and I don't really like using heat. I really don't like using heat. So I seldom ever put on the hooded dryer to get it dry, or use just the dryer by itself. I really don't like using heat. So if I really have somewhere to go in a few days, after really plan my wash day, I really have to plan wash day. I'm just think it is so annoying sometimes that even with proper planning and preparing, the hair will still not dry. So sometimes what I do, I don't always do bantu knots, but that day I had in flexi rods. But I find when I just do a twist out, it will dry quicker. Guys, I'm probably talking all over the place because, like I said, I'm just bleeding tonight. I'm just bleeding. So when I do a twist out, it might dry a little bit faster. because it is not wrapped up and hidden anywhere. It's just out, so it dries faster. But for the most part, I prefer doing the flexi rods or just my perm rods or bantu knots. It's just something about the curls that it gives me. It's more voluminous. Is that a word? Anyways, it has more volume when I do that kind of style. But guys, it gets tiring sometimes. It does get tiring, regardless of what anybody wants to say. It gets tiring. It does take time. Wash day can be a whole day routine sometimes, depending on what you're doing. And which is why I don't always wash every week, because I really don't have that much time to spare to be doing a full wash every week. I don't have that time. So most times I wash every other week, and sometimes I might end up doing like a midweek wash depending on how much product is in my hair. But I don't know. You guys tell me, am I being extra? Or are you sometimes really frustrated with having to deal with your hair? Because when I had straight hair, because I had straight hair for a short period in my life, it was a matter of just going to bed, get up, brush it in one go. I don't even wrap it at night time. I just go to bed and get up in the morning and I go. But no, when I have natural hair, I have to think about protecting it from overnight, because if I don't protect it tonight, when I get up in the morning, it's hell and powder house to get out of the house. I have to go try and figure out a way to make it look decent to leave the house the next day. And so sometimes what I end up doing is just wearing a high puff, and then it's not properly moisturized, and sometimes I'll have in a high puff, like that one high puff for the whole week. And all I'll probably do is spray some water on the puff and then rub some moisturizers in the puff and call it a day. And then, but when I do that, it doesn't always get fully saturated, so everything isn't properly being moisturized. And then I don't add oils to it, and so nothing is being locked in, and so it just, yeah. And lately, especially this year, when I've been locked and when I've been under quarantine and social distancing, this year I think my hair felt it the most. Yeah, I ignore my hair the most. And especially in the summertime when, I was dealing with a lot. I was dealing with like 3 back-to-back deaths in the family and thing. And so I really just wasn't taking care of my hair this year. And when you see me put up a video taking care of my hair, that's probably one of the few times in the season, in the year, that I really was taking care of my hair this year. So I'm just being totally honest with you. This year my hair didn't get much love and attention, didn't get much affection from me at all. Not this year. Because when you're in quarantine, you're just not going anywhere. Some days this is this kind of bantu knots. Some days I'd be here and I'm wearing it for like the full 2 weeks. I just leave it up and I'm just not doing anything to it. And then I have eczema of the scalp. Remember, I have the seborrheic dermatitis, if that's how it's pronounced. And so I find that when I have this in for like 2 weeks straight and I don't touch it or do anything, it just gets white. It's like around here gets white, and coming into my forehead, it just gets white. My scalp is white, and I just have to pull it down, wash it, and then put it right back. I'm not going anywhere. And if I'm being totally honest, there might have been a time where I did absolutely nothing to it for like a whole month. It was just there for a whole month. And especially in the season when I was dealing with the back-to-back deaths, I did nothing to my hair. Absolutely nothing. I probably, for one of my uncle's funeral, was the one time that I actually tried to make it look decent in that season. But I don't know, how have you guys been dealing with your hair in this quarantine, under lockdown, especially in the season when before, because there was a time when we didn't have so much freedom to walk around. There was a time when we were like totally on a lockdown and we couldn't go anywhere, and we were all afraid to go anywhere, as a matter of fact, especially if we had to take public transit. So how was it for you taking care of your hair in that season? Because I know for me, my hair just never get no attention. But I must say, Vlogmas, leading up to Vlogmas, weeks or probably the last 2 months or so leading up to Vlogmas, I really got back on track with taking care of my hair and just giving my hair the attention that it needs. So I wouldn't have bleached it. Let me say this: I would not have bleached it if I didn't start actually treating it properly again. Yeah, if I didn't started giving it the love that it needed, I wouldn't have bleached it. I wouldn't have run that risk of bleaching it, knowing that it's in an unhealthy state. But we're good now. Me and my hair, we got a good thing going on now. So yeah, I think I want to challenge myself next year to do a growth challenge. Because if you know me, I snip my hair every once in a while. So a lot of times people be like, you've been natural for so long and your hair is at the same place. Well, it's not really at the same place, it's growing. But the truth is, and I tell people all the while, I don't have a length, I'm not on a length journey. I'm not crazy about long hair. Every now and again I do snip it. I do cut off some if I feel like it's getting too long. I live in Kingston, Jamaica, the Caribbean, the tropics. It gets hot. And I don't always like feeling hair on my neck. I don't always like feeling hair in my face. And so I don't care much for long hair at all. I really don't. So I cut it sometimes where if I feel like. And then my friends get a little bit upset with me. Oh my God, you're cutting your hair. If I had your hair, you think I would cut it? It's always you people with the good hair cutting your hair. It's my hair. I'm the one who has the content with it. Leave me alone. But yeah, guys, I'm just bleeding a little bit and just having a chill. Sorry, I just kicked the camera. Just chilling and having a heart to heart with you guys, letting you know how I really feel. So that's gonna be that for now, guys. That's gonna be that for now. Remember the 1K challenge. Remember the charity, guys. You can also, if you want to contribute to the charity, message me. Like, say something in the comment section, or you can go on the Instagram page and say something. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and remember, leave me a comment, guys. Tell me how it's been for you. Just let me know. Let your girl know that she's not alone in this journey, or in this, phase or mode, this funk, whatever it is. So let your girl know. And until next time, guys, me and me, you are you. What good?